I want to talk to you guys about the Nex Playground. This is an awesome little device that we like to take with us, whether we're at home or if we're traveling and going to hotels. It ends up being perfect if you're on vacation and you're just looking for something to kill a little bit of time on those off days when you're not doing other things. And this ends up being a really good device because it's so tiny. Everything is included. It packs up really well, and you can set it up anywhere that has a TV. But let me go ahead and show you what's in the box. Essentially, you get the console itself, which is this tiny little cube device. And then it comes with a remote and the cords that you need to actually connect it to the TV and plug it into the wall. You can see that the device is tiny. It packs up really easily. And all of the games are stored on board on the device. It also has this little privacy cover, which is nice for when the device is not in use, so you can feel confident that it's not recording or doing anything weird. It's really easy to set up. It's a one-time setup. It's also nice that it follows your body, so you don't need to be packing around controllers or anything like that. And your kids will get exercise while playing this. But it's not just for kids. To be entirely honest, my wife and I like to play this as well. And it has a ton of party games, which ends up being great if you're on vacation with other families or just as a family unit yourself. The setup process does take a little bit of time, so make sure that you set this up at home before your trip. That said, once everything is configured, this is really easy to use, and again, the games are stored on board. It uses a camera, which is how the controller basically works. It uses your body as the controller itself, and it tracks your movement. It's a lot better at tracking movement than previous versions of consoles that tried to do the same thing, like the Kinect. This one is by far the best we've ever used. You can see here that there is a ton of variety to the games. All of them are included with the Game Pass, which is available for a low fee. That said, the games themselves, they're always adding new ones to the library, and they're a lot of fun. They're pretty detailed. They're not anything that you would spend hours playing a single game, but they are more than just a simple mini game as well. And with a library of over 80 to 90 games, there is a ton of variety here. For people of all ages, whether a young kid up to older kids, there's a lot of famous IPs here. You have Bluey, you have How to Train Your Dragon, you have Barbie. There's all kinds of different popular IPs that your kids will love. The other reason that this device is great is that you can run it in your hotel. It just hooks in with the hotel TV, and it does not require a lot of space at all. So this ends up being the perfect console to travel with and to keep your kids entertained, as well as keeping them moving, which is really important, obviously, when you're on trips. It also has support for a lot of games having up to 6 players, so the entire family can join in and play. It's not just limited to 1 or 2. And the games themselves are appealing to pretty much anybody. Like, who doesn't love bowling? There's also a good mix of games that, maybe would be more targeted to boys versus girls or girls versus boys. And that's something that's really nice about the console. There's something for everybody. Like my son, he really enjoys this How to Train Your Dragon style game. And my daughter, on the other hand, really enjoys this game where she can take care of a puppy and basically feed him, and you advance through levels. It's actually pretty cool and very detailed, surprisingly. There's a lot for both kids, and there's a lot for the entire family. So overall, this is probably our favorite device for long trips. It ends up being a lot of fun for the whole family. If you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. Have a great week.